pass on to Yama Akbari from HOPE XXL Foundation. It's not you, but you're not XXL, no?
No, I'm not that XXL, Mr. President. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Assalamu alaikum, namaste, and a good afternoon to you all. I hope you're all still with me. I'll try to keep this short, yeah? It's a privilege to be here amongst you. I represent the HOPE XXL Foundation, and we've drafted this list. It's a new long-term view on the future, and it's been developed by young people from all over the world. We call it the Lemurs List. I'll explain that name in a second. It's a list based on reason, empathy, and dialogue. What's needed to create a more decent society? At least that's all in here. At least according to more than 100 professors and thousands of young people worldwide. Basically, I'm just their delivery boy. So nice to meet you all. Last week, we finished a 6-year process by hosting the HOPE XXL Global Summit at the University for Peace in Costa Rica. And I can tell you, it wasn't easy coming this far. Beware of people that are always negative. And while writing this, I thought of something, and this is not my own story. A professor of mine told me this. As a student, trying to make a few bucks, as we all do, she worked as a tour guide in a tourist bus from Amsterdam to Paris. Now, for the non-Europeans, that's a 6-hour drive. And there was always someone in the group, there was always that one guy in the group complaining. We all know that guy, right? He couldn't sit in the front of the bus because that was too dangerous. He couldn't sit in the back of the bus because he would get sick. And he certainly could not sit in the middle of the bus because that was dangerous and he would get sick. So please, please beware of those people. Look around you. I'm sure there's one in this room as well. No, I'm just kidding. You're all cool. You're all cool. I met you. Wow. Now, back to my point, the list. This list covers all topics from sustainable development to sustainable peace and security and partnerships for sustainable and economic development. Our main indicators for a better society, a more decent society, are well-being and happiness. We strive for every single human being on this planet to grade their life as good. And to make good a little more concrete for you guys, that's an 8 out of 10. Ambitious, I know, but I think it's time to be ambitious. Let's be ambitious, okay? We recommend everyone to take part in this. That goes from governments to NGOs like ours, to businesses, and last but not least, individuals like you and me. Think global, act local. And we're not all talk when it comes to acting local, actually. We've actually started implementing this list in the Lemurs. That's a small region in the Netherlands where this all started, so hence the name, the Lemurs List. Now you may wonder, what about the SDGs, right? Because that's what this forum is all about. Of course, we fully embrace the SDGs, and we're excited to help reach them in the coming 15 years. But seeing as I look around in this room, most of us will live a little longer than 15 years, right? So what we suggest is to implement the SDGs in an overarching goal and go for a long-term well-being. And to achieve that overarching goal, we need to create coalitions of young people and older generations. A youth-adult partnership is what the experts call it. And that way we can combine, for instance, our vision and idealism with for instance, Mr. Ban Ki-moon's experience and policy influence. To summarize, it's about 3 things. 1, a long-term vision for the future that not only benefits us, but our children and our grandchildren. That's in the Lemurs List. 2, let the SDGs be focus points for the coming 15 years, but implement them in that long-term vision. That's in the Lemurs List. And 3, our long-term vision should be, we strive for all people worldwide to grade their happiness and well-being with at least an 8 out of 10. That's also in the Lemurs List. Now, me being a delivery boy, I think you all are expecting pizza now, but I'm sorry to disappoint you. All I have to deliver is action, empathy, and hope. I thank you all.
Well, thank you, Yama, for this. And now we know what the Lemurs List is. I actually remember very well when I was a student, I was also a tour guide, and I was on these buses. And you were very right. There have always been people, clients like this. I've worked for 4 years in this, and I definitely know what I was the tour guide for Americans in Europe, and it was a great time. I learned a lot about the US. And I hope that they learned a lot about Europe through me. But anyhow, thank you very much, Yama. And I pass on to Nicholas from Chair of the World Bank Group Youth Summit. Please.